What's gaming gamers? Welcome back to an episode of the New World series. We're having a bit of fun at the moment. I've just landed here in Everfall, just loaded in, and I'm going to grab a few quests. I hope you're all well and having a great time. I think at the time of recording this, I'm currently chilling out on a Saturday. It's been good times. We've just finished binge watching Squid Game and it was flipping amazing. Would recommend that. It's on Netflix if anybody hasn't caught it yet. What I'm going to do for this episode, guys, is I will be playing in the Everfall region because I have an understanding that iron is quite findable. So my hope is that I'll be able to find some iron and do a little bit of mining, because mining is my my soon-to-be weakest trade skill, if not already, ignoring fishing, of course, which will be a little bit more of a grind. But we're only level 71. I actually need to start picking up some mining, just so I can start gathering some more of this interesting stuff. I've been finding platinum ores, and I haven't actually been able to do anything with them, so I figured it seemed like the right thing to do. I'm also going through the goofy transition period of having moved my auto run button from the equals key to a mouse button, so that I can do it without moving my hand across the keyboard, just because laziness. And every now and then you'll see me stand still. I'm pressing the equals key, leaning over to press the equals key because I haven't realised yet. Anyway, so we're going to have a little explore. These are the sort of areas that we're going to be looking at because they're mountainous, and we're going to be looking for some iron and hoping that we find some. And seeing how we go. Is this red? Oh, 328 XP, we'll take that. So let's get the hell out of here. This is a green town. We're purples. We're not welcome here. We're going to leave PvP off for sure on this little run because there's no way I'm risking it with the sheer number of greens around. I wonder if I can climb up there. That's a little place that we can go. And we are just going out on a quest, really straightforward, to increase our mining level, hopefully by collecting iron so that we can either use it or sell it. Probably use it, given that a lot of the materials we're making require iron, and you know, it's a lot easier to shift bullets than anything else, I would say, in this game. I mean, every time I log off at the moment, I log back on with about 2 or 3k gold, just because I'm literally just getting a lot of gold. So I'll pop most of what I have in there. Did I actually hit the button there? Yeah, we've got 1,000 left in the inventory. I don't need much gold on my person. We're collectively trying to build our treasury up to see how we go, and see if we can stake a claim somewhere, or, you know, at the end of the day, if our funds are accumulated, then we can access them if we need to. While we have a little look around, it's not looking too good for us right now. We did pick up some quests, none of which are in this area, so we have actually run completely the wrong way for that. Normally in the wolf caves there's an iron node or a node, if not some loot. That guy's getting whatever it is. I must have run past it. Right, this is a silver vein, so we'll grab one of those. Good start. And see how that does us for XP. 105 mining, not bad. That was a little vein. And we got a flawed gem as well, so let's get the hell out of here as quickly as we can. I doubt we'll be picking up a lot of stuff that we actually need. The gear score is probably going to be quite low. We're in an area that is lower than us, so to speak. But we are looking for that good stuff. To try and level ourselves up. So, guys, let me know in the comment section below if you actually know of any iron farming spots. I've done a little bit of Googling, but I thought I'd just have a little explore as well, because sometimes Googling takes the fun out of it a little bit. It's nice to share your experiences with other players rather than look up a guide and, you know, work together. Look at that beautiful iron ore, just like that. Let's crank these out. Hopefully no one comes and steals this from me. We've seen a lot of players, but no one on this little circuit. So we're going to go probably around maybe. That might be the run here. We'll see how we do, and see if we can crank out a little bit of the good stuff and get going on some of those mining levels. 158 mining, so that's okay. It does slow down significantly, so it's always good to see a number that's above 100, as from logging experience you end up chopping mature trees for a long time. I I'm actually 83 logging. I went out for half an hour yesterday and just farmed mature trees. Finished the half an hour with like something like 1.2k aged logs. And yeah, I only really got 3 levels from it, I think. So when you get up there, it does become a bit more of a grind. I think one thing that I can be doing when I'm out and about, just in good practice, is probably trying to farm some stuff while I'm out and about, so that I'm not just sort of don't want to fight me. That's good. Try and farm these bits and bobs while I'm out and about, so that it just takes the pressure off a little bit, so that everything comes up a bit more slowly and naturally. I do have a tendency to kill every turkey that I see and kill every like animal that I see, mostly because they do chase you and they tend to catch you a lot of the time, especially the wolves and the cats. So you know, it's easier a lot of the time to just kill them, and if I kill them, I end up nearly always skinning them, so that I can just get the XP. But for some reason, every time I run past a tree, probably because there are so many, I don't always think to take that down. Now there's an interesting looking mining node over there, so we're going to go and take care of that. See what we can do. I think that guy may have been on his way up here, so we managed to sneak that out from under him. Nothing wrong with that. Putrid lodestone and death motes. So Bruce has let me know that he needs a lot of the motes for his gem crafting. There's another one up here. Generally, guys, when you're looking for iron, you want to be sticking to these dark grey areas on the map. That they represent the sort of mountain sides and stuff, so so that you can actually grab what you need, and it is a little bit more straightforward than trying to find iron nodes in the wild, which is what I was kind of doing at the start. You know, not really putting in any thought to it, just running around collecting whatever I found. So yeah, I would definitely recommend trying to stick to these dark grey areas. There's normally always a node in the wolf caves and stuff like that. Normally I feel like the node inside is a little bit rarer than whatever is accessible in the area. So like the lower levels, you do tend to find iron there, for silver there, and I've even seen gold at one near First Light. You know, just whilst running around, and I think I saw a platinum in Cutlass Keys or something like that recently. So keep an eye out, because you never know what you're missing out on if you just run past a cave. A lot of the time there are the loot boxes and storage containers and stuff like that as well. So you know, don't miss any opportunities to grab stuff while you're running around, because you know, everything you pick up when you go out and about reduces the amount that you'll ever need to farm. That would be my sort of like buzz line for that. You know, if you, even me right now, I'm thinking to myself, damn, I need to go out and do mining, and it's because I know that I tend to run straight from A to B. I don't run along cliff sides or anything like that. I run straight through the swamp. I don't really explore the outer edges of many areas, if any areas, and I'm being punished for that now because my mining's falling behind. I'm going to try and catch up and just change my playstyle a little bit when it comes to that, so that we're not quite, it's not quite such a grisly procedure to get the resources that we need. So let's have a little look over here and see if there's anything over here. And obviously, I believe once you know where iron spawns, it does just come back. So make a note of where you see particular veins and stuff like that, because you never know what you might need. I think, is that an iron ore that's just spawned right there, or did I run past that? Doesn't matter either way. We're going to grab that after this shock bulb. Hopefully no one comes along and yoinks that. This is not a good thing to do. The shock bulb requires a higher level than the iron node, so collect the iron node first. Otherwise, someone will probably end up stealing your stuff. I'm not even going to bother skinning the animal. I just want to get this iron in me before somebody else runs along and yoinks it from right under my nose. There we go. This is great. Another one here. And iron veins, I generally see them clumped together in 2s or maybe 3s. Sometimes you see the odd straggler, but I'm actually going to go ahead and leave that wolf, just because even though it goes against my instincts, I just want to try and crack on. The purpose is to come out and find iron, nothing else. So let's focus on it just for now, and we'll make a bit more progress then in our sort of run. There is a storage container there. I will grab that. These are great because you can find things that you can't normally find in other places. So unfortunately, I hit the low roll there and got some iron cartridges, which are very accessible, very salvageable. But there are unique items like yeast and salt, especially in cooking, that you can't find, and I think sandpaper and coarse paper or something like that. So you want to be grabbing those because you're missing out on unique, rarer items that you just can't get in other places in other ways, as far as I know right now. Let's just have a little peek this way for iron, but I don't think we're going to see anything over here. We're also gaining XP just for exploring right now because we've not been through Everfall too much, so that's great. The starter area actually has all these tokens here. There's even a fishing person there. There's a sheep running away from me. Holy, have I seen sheep before? I think I've seen goats, but I don't think I've seen sheep unless the sheeps were goats and I'm just silly. A churro sheep, how cute. Sorry sheepy, you're a dunzo. Right, so as we come up to this kind of like little bit here, we'll go in and then around and just we're looking for iron. We're looking for iron. That's all we're looking for. And the more we find, the better. There's lots of shock bulbs in this area, actually. This wolf is now aggroed on us. Come on. Again, we have plenty of rawhide at home, so we won't be worried too much about skinning a basic wolf. It doesn't even really give us that much XP in the long term. So let's grab the shock bulb. These sheep, though, are part of a quest, so, and the turkeys too. So it seems to be that everywhere I go at the moment, I'm receiving the quest, which is skin turkey, hunt turkey. So every time I see a turkey now, I just instinctively want to beeline for it, even if I'm in the middle of an event or something tragic like that. I have to act with a lot of self-control in order to stop myself from being a goon and just running after turkeys all the time. So I'm thinking we want to actually get up on these hills, these mountains here, because I'm thinking there's not a lot of iron here so far. I don't think I'll be able to make that jump, unfortunately. Let's see if this gives us any favors. We're going up, up, up. You know what will happen? I'll see iron on the floor as soon as I get up here. Doesn't look like we're in for too much luck. There's a node over there, though, and that is not a node. That is my imagination. Oh, God, it's like when you're in the desert and you end up seeing an oasis because you're just so thirsty for water. Okay, there's a few nodes down there. Let's make our way to the shock bulb. Is that just the one? I've been scammed, but it's okay. One node is better than no nodes. And at the end of the day, this isn't far from Everfall. So, you know, the best bit about this kind of little area, this mountainous area, is that if we can find a few nodes here, we'll be laughing because it's not that far from the settlement. You know, you can get a quick run done for 20 minutes or whatever, and then get back, and then you'll be thinking, okay, that was easy iron. You know, when you're willing to grind a little bit, you can make a lot of money on MMOs. When you're willing to put the extra effort in to see if you can take down more gathering, more resource hunting, and all the rest of it, you know, you're more likely to, if you're able to do that. There are a lot of people who just, you know, late game, I've done all that, I can't be bothered, just, I've got the gold, I want to buy. And, you know, you can inflate your own pockets like that. So, is that a node or my imagination again? It looks like my imagination, but we've got some more iron over here. This is great. Is that chest? I see these from time to time. And I'm wondering if I'm eventually going to find out that it's a storyline item or a quest item or something. But once I see them, I can never do anything with them. They just exist. Very strange. Guys, let me know. Actually, let me know, guys, if you know what they're for. Or whether they're just decorative suitcases at the top of hills for seemingly no reason. We have a bit of competition. This guy is picking up some iron ore. We want to grab this one ourselves. Oh, we nearly lost that to a bug. There was a massive ore vein here that we got scammed out on because some little dude's come along and he's ready to rock and roll on it. That's fine. We know that they're there, so this all becomes part of the route along this sort of mountainside here. For when we want to go for that iron farm, and hopefully we just, you know, I have the benefit. I can and do as a UK player. I sign on when there's no US folk out of bed, or if they are, they're probably the hardcore players that aren't hanging around in Everfall. So this will be an ideal little farming spot for me because chances are when I log on earlier during the day for me, it's actually almost 7 PM now for me. I'll be laughing about the fact that there's no one around to take the iron, and I'll take it all because Oh, there's iron up there. How do I get up there? Is that guy racing me? He knows. I feel like he knows. Seems to know. Don't want to race him. I don't want to race you, but I do want that iron. It's like... Oh, no, I think I've maybe made a mistake. I think I should have gone around the other way. He's probably up there already farming it now. Ah, no. Here we go. This is a good jump over to here. If I hear the clank of tool versus stone, I'm going to be really sad. But there was a big iron up here, and that's always worth going out your way for. What a jump. I'm crazy. There it is. I see it. Oh, there's 3? Fantastic news. Let's grab this. I thought I would grab that ledge for sure. Let's grab the small one, and if we see him, we'll move straight to the big one. But it's all a contest, guys. It's PvP game, even when you're PvE only. Let me tell you. Where we at? We're very high up, actually. I don't think... Only a few bridges in the game do I think I've been this high up. I mean, we're still on a mountain even when we're down there, so we are up to level 73 mining. That's pretty good. And we're still not that far from Everfall. We're actually doubling back on ourselves a little bit here. And if we run over here, then we can try and make some progress back over here. That guy still looking for iron up on the mountaintop, or is that someone else? That's someone else now, so we've now got 2 people in the area. This is my punishment for loading up later to do this. Competition in the mining industry. As we all scuttle around like little bugs running around looking for iron. There's something comical about the way that everybody sort of scurries on this game, I think. And how they sort of like rustle around looking for the next thing, the next objective. You know, building their campfires and stuff like that. Not too worried about the sheep, but it doesn't look like he's going anywhere, so we'll get the best of both worlds. There's iron down there, so let's go grab that. Hopefully we don't get beaten to it, but again, even if we get beaten to it, guys, this is more about the first time exploration of the area and actually noting in our minds that there is actually a wealth of iron around here. Plenty of iron nodes from what we've seen so far. I think that wolf's going to attack us, isn't he? Doesn't seem close enough yet, so we'll carry on with the ore. I'm not quite sure how the threat works in this game, but even the low level ones, if you get too close, will start trying to aggress on you and take you down. There's a honey tree over there. So let's go and milk the bees, as they were. And again, guys, I'm not even being that thorough, really, but you know, if you wanted to do this, you could take a note, literally a note of the path and how to sort of find the different iron nodes in the area. But I'm pretty relaxed. I'll just come around here every once in a while when I'm looking for iron. It's even more here. This is actually turned into a bit of a crazy iron farm. Let's have a look. Let's see how we are doing. There's another node there, and we're not even really finished with the loop. Let's have a look as we come up here. Again, we've got all this area here that we could explore, but actually if we were looking to close this off in a quick sort of 20-minute farm loop, this would be an appropriate place to start. And I think we've achieved pretty well, I would say. Come on, let me up on the cliff. And then get up on here. Up on here. Just looking a little bit longer for any more little nodes that might have escaped us. And then we'll close the loop off over here, come back down around here, and there's even a chance we might even find some of those nodes that we've already cleared, have respawned, and be able to pick those up as well. Did I see that sheep was like looking like he was going to attack me then? I hope not. That's the last thing I need. Sheep beating me up when I'm on my quest for iron. Big iron. How we doing? We're rocking through the road. Doesn't look like we got too lucky with any respawns right now, but then again I can't even remember if there was stuff that kind of spawned in this area. There's a turkey there though. That's a boulder. Kill the turkey. Skin the turkey. And we'll keep on with it. And again, the only purpose this little expedition is to just see if there's any iron, so let's not worry too much. I don't think I need to skin these sheep because I'll do it anyway. I'll do it anyway. I can't resist. Feels wasteful. 120 skinning, not bad. As you can see, I've got a poor impulse control when it comes to is he looking through the storage? What's that about? There's cabbages here. Cabbages are great for logging. I can actually make meals from the cabbages that help logging greatly, so that's pretty cool to know that there's a little cabbage farm right here too. So even without iron, we're still learning stuff about the areas and maps, just because we're paying a little bit more attention. I have a tendency myself to not pay too much attention to when I'm roaming around, and then okay, that'll do. Let's grab another shock bulb. This has actually turned into a bit of a shock bulb farm as well, hasn't it, to be honest? We get the air motes and shock bulb stems from them. We'll have to check to see how much of those we grab too on our little run out here. Looks like we didn't get lucky with any iron on the journey back, but is that a big iron node right there? Looks like we weren't very observant when it came to iron on the journey back. There's another big node right here, so let's have a little look and see if we can take down that turkey as well. There's more shock bulbs up there if we wanted to grab. Maybe we will just grab that and then head back to Everfall and see what we've grabbed in the last 20 minutes or so. Because really, at the end of the day, for the sake of 20 minutes, we're going to be able to craft quite a few iron-related tools. And unfortunately, I don't really know what you do with shock bulbs. I know that the life motes, the air motes are used in some crafting, especially arcana and jewelry. And the stems I imagine are probably in more arcana than anything else. But I don't really know what their purpose is. But iron is a very required material. People are always talking about iron. Everybody always wants, you know, when they start off they want the iron tools, then they need the iron to make their weapons, and you know, generally as you like level up throughout the game, you end up making more and more money. More and more money. Oh, I thought these were berry bushes. You end up making more and more money off of the sort of newer player base for people, or maybe people that are creating second characters and they think to themselves, the last thing I want to do is go out and farm iron on this character. I only made him for PvP, so I just want to level him up by, you know, running PvP expeditions and stuff like that. In fact, there's literally a soul sprout right outside of Everfall village, which is amazing. So let's grab that, and then you can check our winnings, so to speak. Okay, guys, let's see what we got. So in the last 20 minutes or so, we've successfully achieved 526 iron ore and 104 air motes. 104 air motes. Well, I got the shot bowl flower. I've never seen that before. I didn't realise I grabbed that. 104 air motes, 526 iron, just from 22 minutes of very casual, very sort of simple, straightforward running around and just picking up stuff as we see it, really. That wasn't a predetermined farm. If I wanted to make it quicker or more efficient, I could mark out exactly where I'd seen stuff on the map and then actually go out and beeline specifically for those places, you know, and you know, let me know, guys, if you do that. I'd love to see that information in the Discord. Check out the Discord in the channel page information, and yeah, if you liked the video, then remember to like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, any feedback, please throw it in the comments. It'd be great to know more. See you guys in the next one. Stay toasty.